The Gheranda Samhita, translated by Sri Chandra Vasu, is a classical text on Hatha Yoga. It provides detailed instructions on various yogic practices, emphasizing physical purification and mental discipline. This text is a comprehensive guide for those seeking to deepen their understanding of yoga's transformative power. The Gheranda Samhita, translated by Rai Bahadur Sri Chandra Vasu, is a classical text on Hatha Yoga. It provides detailed instructions on physical postures, purification techniques, and meditation practices. This translation, published by Sri Sadguru Publications, offers insights into the ancient wisdom of yoga, emphasizing the holistic development of body and mind. The Gheranda Sanhita, first published in 1914 to 15 and reprinted in 1979 by Sri Sadguru Publications, is a seminal text in yoga literature. It provides comprehensive guidance on physical and spiritual practices, emphasizing the importance of asanas, mudras, and purification techniques for holistic development. The training of the physical body begins with various asanas like Vajrasana, Swastikasana, and Bimhasana. These postures enhance flexibility and strength. The six purificatory processes, including Antardhati and Vamandhati, cleanse the body internally. Techniques like Jalabasti and Sthalabasti further aid in purification, ensuring a holistic approach to physical well being. Pratyahara, the fourth lesson, focuses on restraining the mind. It is a crucial step in yoga, helping practitioners withdraw their senses from external distractions. This practice is essential for achieving deeper concentration and mental clarity. By mastering pratyahara, one can progress towards higher states of meditation and ultimately self realization. The Gheranda Sanhita emphasizes the importance of physical training as the foundation for mental discipline. Hatha Yoga, or the training in hardiness, is the first step towards achieving Raja Yoga, the royal mental discipline. A healthy body is essential for a healthy mind, making physical discipline crucial for spiritual advancement. Gheranda emphasizes the importance of overcoming illusion, maya, and egoism, ahankara, through discipline, yoga, and knowledge, jnana. Just as mastering alphabets leads to understanding sciences, physical training leads to true knowledge. The cycle of karma, like a Persian wheel, binds souls to life and death. Strengthen the body through yoga to break this cycle. The purification process in yoga involves six practices: dhoti, basti, neti, lokiki, tratka, and kapalbhati. These practices cleanse the body, enhancing strength, steadiness, calmness, lightness, perception, and ultimately freedom. Dhoti, a key practice, is divided into four types: Antardhoti, Dantadhoti, Haridhoti, and Mulashodhana, each targeting specific impurities. Vatsaradhati involves slowly drinking air through a crobeak like mouth, filling the stomach, and expelling it through the lower passage. This secret practice purifies the body, eliminates diseases, and enhances gastric fire. Varisradhati requires drinking water slowly, moving it through the stomach, and expelling it through the rectum, leading to a luminous body. Bahiskritha dhati involves using the Takchanchu mudra to fill the stomach with air, holding it for an hour and a half, then forcing it towards the intestines. This secretive practice is not easily achieved, even by gods. It purifies the body, leading to a luminous, godlike form. Mastery requires the ability to retain breath for extended periods. Dantmola dhati involves rubbing the teeth with catechu powder or pure earth until impurities are removed. This practice is essential for yogis, performed daily in the morning to preserve dental health. Jivha Shodhana, or tongue cleansing, involves using fingers to clean the tongue's root, removing phlegm, and elongating the tongue, which combats aging and disease. Clean the ears using the index and ring fingers to hear mystical sounds. Rub the forehead depression near the nose bridge with the thumb to cure phlegmatic diseases and induce clairvoyance. Practice daily after waking, meals, and evenings. Riddhati involves danda, vaman, and vastra methods for throat purification, expelling impurities, and curing heart diseases. Vastradhati involves swallowing a thin cloth, 4 fingers wide, and then drawing it out. This practice cures abdominal diseases, fever, enlarged spleen, leprosy, and skin disorders, enhancing health and strength. Mula Shodhana purifies the rectum using a turmeric stalk or finger, alleviating constipation and indigestion, boosting body vigor and digestive fire. Bastis are of two types: Jala Basti, performed in water, and Sukshma Basti, done on land. Jala Basti involves entering water up to the navel using Utkatsana and contracting the sphincter muscle. It cures urinary and digestive disorders, enhancing beauty. Sthala Basti, using Paschamottana, prevents constipation and boosts gastric fire. Netikriya enhances Khetri Siddhi, eliminating phlegm disorders and granting clairvoyance. Lokik yoga involves vigorous movement of the stomach and intestines, eradicating diseases and boosting bodily fire. Tratike, or steady gazing, leads to Sambhavanchi Siddhis, curing eye ailments and inducing clairvoyance. Kapalbhati, in its 3 forms, effectively removes phlegm disorders. Vamakram involves inhaling through the left nostril and exhaling through the right, then reversing the process. This practice, done gently, alleviates phlegm disorders. Vyutkram requires drawing water through the nostrils and expelling it through the mouth, while Sitkram involves sucking water through the mouth and expelling it through the nostrils, promoting health and vitality. Gheranda describes 84,100,000 asanas, with 32 being most beneficial for humans. These include Siddham, Padmam, Bhadram, Muktam, Vajram, Swastika, Simham, Gomukha, Veera, Dhanur, Mritam, Guptam, Matsyam, Matsendra, Goraksha, Paschamottana, Utkatam, Sankatam, Mayuram, Kukkutam, Kurma, Uttana Manduka, Uttana Kurmakam, Vriksha, Manduka, Garuda, Vrisham, Shalbha, Makra, Ashtram, Bhujangam, and Yoga. Siddhasana involves placing one heel at the anal aperture and the other at the root of the generative organ, chin on chest, gazing between eyebrows. Padmasana requires crossing feet on opposite thighs, hands behind back, chin on chest, gaze on nose tip. Bhadrasana involves heels under testes, hands behind back, gaze on nose tip, using Jalandhara Mudra. The Muktasana involves placing the left heel at the root of the generative organ and the right heel above it, aligning the head and neck with the body. This posture grants Siddhi, or perfection. The Vajrasana, or Admanth posture, requires tightening the thighs and positioning the legs beside the anus, bestowing psychic powers to the yogi. In Virasana, place the right foot on the left thigh, turning the other foot backward. Dhanurasana involves spreading legs straight, holding toes, and bending the body like a bow. Miritasana, lying flat like a corpse, alleviates fatigue. Guptasana hides feet under knees, while Matsyasana, lying back with head supported, combats diseases. Matsyendrasana involves bending the left leg onto the right thigh, placing the right elbow on it, and resting the face on the right palm, with the gaze fixed between the eyebrows. Paschimottanasana asana requires spreading legs stiffly, placing the forehead on knees and holding toes. Gorakshasana involves feet between knees, heels covered by hands, and gaze fixed on the nose tip. The Sankatasana involves placing the left foot on the ground, encircling it with the right leg, and resting hands on knees. The Mayurasana or peacock posture requires balancing on hands with elbows supporting the abdomen, legs raised and crossed. It aids digestion, neutralizes toxins, and alleviates ailments like fever. The Kukutasana or cock posture involves sitting in Padmasana, inserting hands between thighs and knees, and balancing on elbows. Mandukasana involves placing the feet back with toes touching, knees forward. Uttana Mandukasana extends this by holding the head with elbows. Vrikshasana requires standing on one leg, foot on opposite thigh. Garudasana steadies the body with knees and hands on knees. Vrishasana involves sitting on the heel, crossing legs. These postures enhance balance and flexibility. In Salabhasana, lie face down, palms on the chest, and lift the legs a cubit high. Makarasana involves lying face down, chest on the ground, stretching legs, and holding the head with arms. For Ushtrasana, lie face down, bend legs backward, grasp them with hands, and contract the abdomen. Bhujangasana raises the upper body like a serpent, enhancing heat and awakening Kundalini. Gheranda describes 25 mudras essential for yogic success. Key mudras include Mahamudra, Nabomudra, and Uddiyana. These practices, when mastered, lead to adeptship and should be kept secret. Maheshwara emphasizes their profound benefits, offering happiness to yogis and being elusive even to the gods of air. Mastery of these mudras is highly revered. Mahamudra involves pressing the anus with the left heel, stretching the right leg, and holding the great toe. Contract the throat and focus between the eyebrows. This practice cures ailments like consumption, bowel obstruction, and fever. Nabho Mudra requires turning the tongue upwards and restraining breath, eliminating diseases. Uddiyana Bandha involves contracting the abdomen, promoting longevity and spiritual liberation. Jalandhara involves contracting the throat and placing the chin on the chest, effectively closing the 16 adharas. Practicing this bandha for 6 months leads to mastery. Mula bandha requires pressing the area between the anus and scrotum with the left heel, contracting the rectum and pressing the intestines near the navel. This mudra is a destroyer of decay and aids in controlling prana. Mahabandha involves closing the anal orifice with the left heel, pressing it with the right foot, and slowly contracting the perineum muscles. This practice, combined with Jalandhara, is the greatest bandha, eliminating decay and death. Mahaveda, performed with Mahabandha and Mulabandha, enhances success for yogis, offering protection from death and decay. Kechari Mudra involves cutting the frenulum linguae to lengthen the tongue, allowing it to touch the space between the eyebrows. This practice prevents fainting, hunger, thirst, and disease, making the body divine and impervious to elements. The tongue, when positioned correctly, enables the practitioner to attain samadhi and experience various divine juices. Vipritakrani Mudra involves reversing the natural flow of energy by positioning the head on the ground and raising the legs. This secret practice, found in all tantras, helps in overcoming decay and death. Regular practice leads to mastery, ensuring the practitioner remains unaffected even during cosmic dissolution, achieving a state of eternal adeptness. In Yoni Mudra, sit in Siddhasana, close ears with thumbs, eyes with index fingers, nostrils with middle fingers, and lips with other fingers. Draw in Pranavayu, join with Apanavayu, awaken Kundalini, and unite with Shiva. This practice leads to bliss and realization of Brahma, purifying even the gravest sins, and is essential for those seeking liberation. Vajroni Mudra involves placing palms on the ground, raising legs upward, and keeping the head off the earth. This practice awakens Sakti, promotes longevity, and is considered the highest yoga, leading to emancipation and perfection. It grants Bindu Siddhi, enabling the practitioner to attain all perfections despite worldly pleasures. The Sakti Chalana Mudra involves using a soft white cloth to encircle the loins, sitting in Siddhasana, and drawing pranavayu through the nostrils. By contracting the rectum with Asvini Mudra, the Kundalini rises. This practice, when perfected, leads to the awakening of Kundalini, unlocking spiritual potential and overcoming decay and death. The yogi who practices daily achieves adeptship, cures diseases, and attains Vigraha Siddhi. In Paschimottanha posture, the Tadaki Mudra, resembling a hollow tank, destroys decay and death. The Manduki Mudra involves moving the tongue to the palate, tasting nectar, ensuring perpetual youth, and preventing hair from graying. The Sambhavi Mudra, focusing between the eyebrows, reveals the self-existent, a secret in all tantras. The Sambhavi Mudra is a profound practice equating the practitioner to divine figures like Adinatha and Narayana. Mastery of this mudra leads to unparalleled spiritual elevation. The five Dharana mudras, Parthivi, Ambhasi, Vayavi, Agneyi, and Akash, offer transformative powers, enabling one to transcend earthly limitations and achieve extraordinary feats such as skywalking and conquering death. The water tattva, white like the kunda flower, is circular and associated with Vishnu. Its seed is Va. By focusing prana and chitta in the heart for 5 ghatikas, it destroys sorrows. Practitioners are unharmed by water. The fire tattva, red and triangular, resides at the navel. Its seat is Ra, presided by Rudra. It protects from fire and death. The Vaividharana involves focusing on the air tattva, which is black and associated with the letter Ya and deity Isvara. Practicing this for 5 ghatikas allows one to walk in the air, overcoming decay and death. It should be kept secret to maintain its efficacy, as revealing it to the unworthy leads to failure. The Aswini Mudra involves contracting and dilating the anal aperture repeatedly, awakening Kundalini energy. It eradicates rectal diseases, enhances strength, and prevents premature death. The Pasini Mudra, performed by placing legs on the neck like a noose, also awakens Kundalini, providing strength and nourishment. Both mudras are essential for those seeking success in their practice. The Kaki Mudra, a revered practice in Tantras, ensures disease free longevity. The Matangini Mudra, performed in neck deep water, involves drawing water through nostrils and expelling it through the mouth, and vice versa. This practice, done in solitude, grants strength akin to an elephant. The Bhujangini Mudra involves drawing air through the esophagus, combating decay and death. The Bhujangini Mudra, or Serpent Mudra, effectively alleviates stomach ailments, particularly indigestion. These mudras, cherished by adepts, eradicate decay and death. They should be taught to sincere, calm individuals devoted to their teacher. Practicing these mudras daily enhances gastric fire, wards off diseases, and ensures freedom from fear of natural elements.